What's up, you guys, and welcome to my long-awaited 2020 Fall Clean and Decorate with me. This year, I decided to stick with the classic fall colors and gravitated towards the Farmhouse Fall decor. I hope after watching today's video, you can all get tons of fall decorating ideas for your home, and I would love for you to stick around until the very end, where I will give you a fall home tour and share how everything turned out. If you are excited for fall and cannot wait to get started on all the fall decorating, then give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because we do have a lot of fun videos coming up and I don't want you to miss out. And then without further ado, let's get started. Of course, this wouldn't be a fall clean and decorate with me if I didn't start out with a fresh cup of coffee. I have been loving the caramel, vanilla, and hazelnut Nespresso pods. They are so delicious and taste just like a latte you would get at a coffee shop. I also like to froth my creamer and pour it over the top, and then just to get a little more in the fall spirit, I'm adding a few dashes of cinnamon. And while we're on the topic, I wanted to share that I picked up this adorable, oh my god it's fall, coffee mug from Joann Fabrics this year. They were having a 50% off sale, so I snagged a few new fall decor pieces, and this was one of them. Up next, if you know me, you know I must light a few candles to really set the mood. Now that I'm working from home, I burn candles almost every single day, and so I've been going through them like crazy. Today I'm lighting my new pumpkin apple scented candle from Bath & Body Works, and I'm obsessed with the color. It's like a mauve or a dusty rose, and I think it's just so pretty for fall. I am also lighting another personal fave, and that is the leaves scent from Bath & Body Works. A few weeks ago on my Instagram, I shared that Bath & Body Works was having a really good candle sale, and so I picked up a few of my go-to scents. We are finally ready to start getting into all things fall decor. I'm quickly going to wipe off my coffee table with my apple cider scented Mrs. Meyer's spray so that we can get started on piling up all of our fall decor. And if you are new around here, my husband Marshall and I just moved into this new apartment and we have ordered a new couch, and I was really hoping it would be here by now, but since it's not, we're just going to have to decorate with what we're working with. And I promise once the couch is delivered here within the next couple of weeks, I will share how I style it for fall, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Now that we have everything in one area, I'm going to go ahead and start unpacking all the fall decor from my bins. This decor is from last year, so I really want to pull it all out just so I can see what we are working with. As you know, I did purchase a few new fall decor pieces this year, so it's really important for me to lay everything out so that when I'm decorating certain spaces, I can easily see what I have and what I think would go the best in each place. As I was going through my bins, I quickly realized that I had a ton of pumpkins, which I was really excited about because for some reason I thought I only had a few, and I really like to use the smaller ones as like filler pieces. But while going through all of this stuff, I did come across a few items that I completely forgot about, and I also got really excited. This year, I'm going to be decorating our entire home for fall, so that's including the bedroom and bathroom. Like I mentioned earlier, Marshall and I just moved into our new apartment at the end of July, so this is my first time decorating for fall, and I have been looking forward to this for so long. I'm going to start with our TV stand because it is the main focus of our living room. So I'm quickly wiping it down with my Mrs. Meyer's spray just to make sure we have a nice clean area to decorate. If you guys have been around for a while or you saw my last year's Fall Clean and Decorate with Me video, in our old apartment we actually had a fireplace with a mantle, and so I always love decorating for the different seasons. This year it will be a little bit different, but I'm really excited to see how I can transform this space. I'm going to be starting by using this fall garland that has a lot of yellow, oranges, and red leaves. I used this last year and I picked it up from Hobby Lobby. When I purchased my garland last year, I thought it was pretty plain, so I also purchased a pack of these shimmered leaves just to kind of add throughout. This also really helps make the garland look a lot fuller than it is, and in my opinion, it also adds some extra pops of color because these leaves do stick out a little bit more, especially the dark green. So far, I'm just loving how this looks, but getting the garland up is the easy part. It's getting the decor up there just right is what I'm a little nervous for. Whenever I decorate, I do like to try as many combinations as possible. I find it a lot easier for me to decorate when I go in it with an open mind and just try new things. Some things I end up loving and others not so much. It's just a lot of trial and error. I decided to add these 2 wooden candlesticks that I absolutely love to the left side of our TV stand. I purchased these from the Dollar General this year, and they are the perfect addition. I decided to put this fabric orange and white pumpkin on the taller stand, and then after a lot of failed attempts for the bottom stand, I ended up placing a smaller fall candle that I picked up from Hobby Lobby this year. I was really hoping that this wooden thankful sign would work in this space. I kind of knew it wouldn't just because we didn't mount our TV and there isn't really that much space in front of it, but I tried it anyways. And even though it didn't work out, I love this piece and I'm gonna hang on to it even if I cannot find another place for it this year. But now I'm just taking a few random pumpkins and I'm trying to use them as filler pieces on our TV stand. I love this 3-pack of pumpkins that I picked up from Hobby Lobby this year for around $8. And depending on how my decorating goes, I may actually go back to Hobby Lobby and pick up another pack or 2 just because they are such a great deal and in my opinion, they're like the perfect size and color for our home. I also have this fall mixture that I use to put in these tall glass vases, but I decided to donate those this year, so I'm just going to be using the pine cones, acorns, sticks, and pumpkins as like more filler pieces on our garland. I feel like this will really make it look more realistic and just add some character. So at this point in my decorating, I was loving how the left side of our TV stand was looking, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do with the right side. I knew I needed something a little bit taller just to kind of even it out. So my thought was to kind of mess around with some of the florals that I got. And I actually picked up this smaller amber vase from Goodwill for only $2.99. And it's a West Elm vase, so I know I got a really good deal on that. And then this cream and gray vase I actually picked up at Michael's this year for only around $3. And I'm really bummed though because I had a large vase sitting on our coffee table. And if you guys follow me over on Instagram, you may have saw that last week I accidentally knocked it over and it shattered everywhere. I was planning to use that vase if I couldn't find one that I liked better for fall, and I haven't been able to find a better one yet. So at this point, I'm just gonna have to go with what I'm working with. This grain and wheat floral arrangement I actually picked up at HomeGoods on clearance this year. I think it's technically a spring or summer item, but I knew I could find a use for it during this fall season. I decided to take a few of the tan colored pieces and cut them down at different lengths and then put them in this small amber vase, again that I picked up at Goodwill. I cannot believe how cute it turned out and it was super easy and affordable. It's not a big enough piece to put on the TV stand, but I will definitely be finding a place for it. Next, I decided to take my other vase and then cut open the floral arrangement that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Once I got them in here, I decided to set the vase up next to our TV stand on the right side, and I really liked the way it turned out. I knew I had to rearrange the stems a little bit, and I'm not loving the vase that I put them in, but as you know, I don't really have any other options right now. I've been on the hunt for fall vases for a few weeks now, maybe even a month or so, but I've found a few that I love, but they are either not the right sizes or colors, so I'm still on the hunt. Once I got all the florals up and the left side how I wanted it, I then wanted to go back in and add some more pumpkins. And I'm pretty sure I tried almost every single pumpkin that we owned, but in the end, I really didn't end up using that much. I don't even know if I used any extra pumpkins, but I definitely tried them all. But like I said before, you never know until you try, which is why I think it's a good idea to have everything laid out so that you can really work with what you have. I also don't like to do the same thing over and over every year, so knowing what I have and trying new things is always fun for me. If you are loving today's video so far, I would really appreciate you all giving this video a thumbs up and also hitting that subscribe button. Here on my channel, I share new videos every single week and focus a lot on cleaning and organizing, but I do share some home decor and lifestyle. So if you are into that, definitely subscribe and head over to my channel page and just check out some of my other videos. If you are new around here, I would also love for you to come say hi down below in the comment section. I think it's so cool to see where people are watching from, and I do my absolute best to respond and connect with everyone. This is our wooden welcome sign, and I actually had it in our entryway nook to start out, but I knew as we transitioned into fall, I wanted it to be more so like near the TV stand. So I'm just quickly switching out the O in welcome to the leaf, and as we get closer to October, I will then switch it to the pumpkin. I was having such a hard time finding the perfect spot. I almost gave up and was just gonna put it back in the entryway, but hang tight because I did find the perfect spot for it and I'm obsessed. Now that this space is pretty much done, I just needed to add in some of the finishing touches, which of course are the pumpkins. The cream wicker pumpkin on the right is from Kirkland's last year, and the fabric pumpkins that I'm using on the left are all from either HomeGoods or TJ Maxx. Like I've mentioned before, I do try a lot of different combinations in each space just until I find one that works. Sometimes if I spend enough time on a certain area and I still don't love it, I will get to a stopping point and then come back to it later. Usually if something doesn't work out or my vision isn't coming to life, then taking a small break from that space usually helps clear my mind so that when I do come back, I can get it just right. Now that the TV stand is pretty much done, we can move on to the next space, and that is going to be the entryway nook. I'm first just removing everything that we had sitting here, and then I'm going to wipe it all down using my apple cider Mrs. Meyer's spray. I seriously love this stuff, and if you guys haven't snagged your free 5-piece gift set from Grove Collaborative, definitely go check out my link in the description box. One of the free items is this Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface spray, so if you're in need of it, it's the perfect time to go ahead and grab that and pick one of the seasonal fall scents. But now I'm just testing out this wooden mirror that Marshall and I actually picked up this year from Joann Fabric. It was on sale and I just thought it would be the perfect touch for fall. I just love the colors, the wood is the perfect shade, and also this strap at the top is just so perfect. I also decided to add in the amber vase to this area and also our gold cake plate to use as like a key dish. And then I am going to be trying out a few other pieces just to see what I like the best. So I really would love your help on this. You guys will have to let me know down below in the comments if you guys like the gold tray right in the middle of this little nook, or if you like it more off to the side and then have the decor more to the left. I couldn't decide and I kept going back and forth, and I feel like both are good options, but I would love to hear your thoughts down below in my comments. This is one of those areas that I just could not decide on, so I went ahead and just left it as is for now and moved on to the next area. My plan is to come back later and just hope that it all works out. But now it's time to move into the kitchen, so I'm just going to start by removing everything from our counters, giving it a really good wipe down, and then begin decorating. And if you've been following me for a while, then you know how much I love decorating my cake plates. I know that tiered trays are super popular and I'm really considering getting my first one, but I also just love decorating cake plates because they are more open and you don't have to worry about the bar in the middle. I was also really excited this year when I found these wooden spoons with pumpkins on them at Hobby Lobby. I am going to go back, I think, and get at least one more set just because the 4 that I have here don't quite fill up the tin jar as much as I'd hope, and I just think it would look a lot better if I had at least one more pack. But basically my idea is just to set this right next to the Nespresso so that in the mornings when I need to stir my creamer and coffee, I can just grab one of these. Make sure you guys stay tuned until the very end just to see how this cake plate turned out. I ended up switching things up a little bit and I'm just loving it, but this Fall Sweet Fall sign is actually from Hobby Lobby. The dark wicker pumpkin picks are also from Hobby Lobby, and then the candle I actually got from my friend Shelby, and that is from the Magnolia line at Target. I absolutely love this pumpkin sign that I got at TJ Maxx last year, and I'm just combining it with my wooden cutting boards to give it the layered look, and then also adding in a few pumpkins. Now I'm just switching out our fall dish towels, and I always like to put two separate ones out. One is just for looks only, and the other we use to either like dry our hands or the dishes. And as you can see, I have quite a few options to choose from, so I was really going back and forth. Now I want to get our kitchen island cleared off, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whole lot of decorating here just because when there are a lot of dishes and stuff, it just seems really cluttered. So I don't know, I'd like to keep things pretty minimal, especially because this is one of the first things you see when you walk in our apartment. But once the counter is cleared off, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down using my Save Mrs. Meyer spray, and then maybe test out a few different pumpkin options. So this is one of my absolute favorite picture frames. It has fall photos of Marshall and I from like 2016, and I just love it so much. I finally figured out where I wanted to hang it, and in every house that I've lived in previously, we've always used command hooks, and they've worked really well. We've never had issues. You can see I obviously use a lot of command hooks because it's a very heavy window, and I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall and break. Well, after I got it hung up, about 30 minutes later, it ended up falling. But luckily, Marshall's laundry basket was right underneath it and it was full. So the laundry basket kind of caught it and it didn't break. So that's really good news. But I think it's just because we have super textured walls here and the command hooks didn't stick very well. We might decide to put a small nail to hold it up, but we're trying to avoid that just because the wall color is not white, so it's not an easy fix for us when we move out. So we're really trying to stay as rental friendly as possible. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I really wanted to decorate our bedroom and bathroom this year. Nothing over the top, but just a little touch of fall would be really nice. I'm gonna wipe off our counters in the bathroom and then add a few pumpkins. I did recently purchase some new hand soaps from Bath & Body Works, so I will be grabbing one of those to put in our kitchen. The ones in our bathroom are still pretty new and they are neutral colored, so I decided to go ahead and just keep those in the bathroom until they are empty. To decorate the back of our toilet, I'm just going to add in a pumpkin and then take this fall napkin ring and put it around the neck of my reed diffuser. I actually shared this tip in my 2020 fall decor haul, and a lot of you really seemed to love it. It was only a couple of dollars, and I think it's the perfect touch. So at this point in the day, I started to get really worn out and kind of stuck. I could just feel my creative mind shutting down and knew I needed to call it a day. I had been decorating for close to 3 hours at this point, and I still had a long ways to go. And as much as I wanted to keep going, I just knew it wouldn't turn out how I wanted it. and I'd end up getting very frustrated. So what I'm gonna do is just pack up what's left and finish over the next couple of days. We still have to hang up all of our signs and wall decor, decorate the entire bedroom, and finish up the living room. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned because the second part of this clean and decorate will be coming up very soon. But to kind of wrap up this 2020 fall clean and decorate, I'm really quick just gonna fluff our pillows and then vacuum up the mess that I made from all of this fall decor. And then make sure to stay tuned because I will be sharing my farmhouse home decor with you. I'm excited for you guys to see a close-up shot of how everything turned out, and I hope it gives you all some fall decorating ideas. So that is going to conclude my 2020 fall clean and decorate with me. I really hope you all enjoyed seeing how I decorated our new home for the fall season. I also hope you got tons of fall decorating ideas. If there was something you saw and I forgot to mention it, please let me know down below in the comments and I will make sure to link it in my description box. If you want to see a more in-depth overview of all of my fall decor, make sure to check out my 2020 fall decor haul. And also feel free to check out my fall clean and decorate with me video from last year because I went all out and I know you guys will love it. I will have both videos linked down below in my description box. And before you leave, I would love it if you would all give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below, just letting me know what your favorite area was that I decorated this year. Please remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on part 2 of my fall clean and decorate with me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I cannot wait to see you all back here in my next video. Bye!